Hello everyone, I hope you're fine. So this week I have some amazing topic to talk about. So a couple of days back I had a very interesting discussion with a chat with a friend, a scholar from Germany, and she's also pursuing her research in gender as well as in entrepreneurship. So we had a very interesting chat. So we were talking about how women face stereotypical expectations and women face difficulties when it comes to fulfilling their ambitions and goals, especially in the field of entrepreneurship and stuff. So in the process I actually shared my entire life story with her. I shared how I as an entrepreneur, or rather how I as a career woman have faced different kinds of challenges in my life, and how I have actually come out of all that and struggled in building up my career and business. So I was sharing the entire life story right from my childhood to the rural upbringing which I've had, and then finally reaching Stanford. So she listened to the entire story and she said it's very inspiring, what you have done, and of course all the challenges that you have faced. But let me ask you something. How is it that you are quite different from other women in your country, or rather in my place? How is it that you were able to come out of this, or rather you were able to perform or reach the stage? What are the qualities that you think matters? Now this question was I did not expect this question, so I just didn't have a very good answer for that. I said probably it's because of the exposure that I got, or maybe right from my childhood I've always set high goals and ambitions for myself, maybe because of that. So of course after that conversation I started thinking, why is that, or how is that I am different from other women in our country, and how is that probably, I mean, when I say I, there are a lot of women like me who are super performers and achievers in their fields. So how is it that they also face the same situations, they also face the same stereotypical expectations and challenges in their life? So how is it that we are able to come out of it and achieve or go get whatever we want, whereas others are not able to? And this is the thought which actually kept me thinking for for a couple of days now. So I think the answer to it lies in many things. In fact, in my case, from my experience, I would say I decided to first come out of the comfort zone of people, as well as comfort zone of thoughts, as well as situations and ideas that I previously had in my life. Okay, number one. Number two, I would say I also understood the importance of surrounding yourself with people of higher standards than you. Okay, now interestingly, I remember reading a very interesting quote, a poster which said like this: if you cannot change the people around you, change the people around you. Okay, let me repeat. If you cannot change the people around you, then change the people around you. Okay, now did you get it? So most of us, I would say, whether it is men or women for that matter, keep on complaining that I'm not allowed to do this, I am not getting encouragement, I am doing, we all keep on blaming ourselves. But imagine if you are surrounded by people who are naysayers, who are discouraging people, who keep on telling bad things about you whenever you do good things also. So if you are surrounded by such kind of a people, obviously you will also be falling into that pitfall, or rather you will also be remaining in that well. So instead of that, if you can come out of that well, probably you will reach the ocean, and in the ocean you get surrounded with bigger fishes and sharks, probably. Beware of that. But the point what I'm trying to tell you is that the more you surround yourself with people of higher capability than you, or the more you raise your standards and decide to engage and interact with people of higher standards, the more possibility that you also reach their level, you also aspire, or rather you will also work towards reaching those standards. Now, as I said, it is not easy, but there are certain simple strategies that can be done. For example, identify few mentors or people who are, I would say, who are little more of higher standards than you in terms of what is that you want to reach, or what is that you are aspiring for yourself. If you can identify people who have already reached that stage, try to connect with them, if not directly, but at least follow them in social media for an inspiration. And also, when I say people, it need not be real people. For me, I would say the 5 people who I am surrounding with, or rather I sleep with, are are actually people like this professor. Okay, now he has written a book called The Power of Human. Professor Adam Waits. He's a professor in Northwestern University, Kellogg School of Management in Social Psychology and Organizational Psychology. So this book actually is quite coincidentally, it covers the topic which I am talking now. It talks about the power of human connects and the human influence. So you are easily prone for getting influenced by the set of people whom you surround yourself with. So if you surround yourself with people who are super energetic, who are go-getters, who are ambitious, who are ready to do, take up challenges, of course you will also end up being that. Am I right? But instead, if you are surrounding with people who are like, I want to sleep today, oh, I don't want to do this, oh, I am not feeling well, oh, my leg is aching. If you hear such things on a daily basis every hour, I'm sure you will also feel like that, right? So start thinking about this. This is a very, very important growth parameter in your life. One, as I said, the 5 people, you are the average of 5 people around you, number 1. Number 2, who are you sleeping with? Who, the type of people and type of books and type of influences that you have in your life. Okay, that's very important. Other than that, now when I say this is, you may think that this is a crazy idea. No, it is not. In fact, there is a scientific study which was done many decades back. It's called Malian effect. It is also known as a Rosenthal effect. It is a study wherein some psychologists did this experiment in a school where the teacher's expectation about student capability decided the student performance or marks in their subject. Okay, which simply means that when the teachers set higher expectation about a student, the students performed better. And when a teacher set a lower expectation about a student, then obviously the student also performed lower. Now this was a very interesting study. So this also means that when we have people around us who set or rather whose expectation about us is on a higher level, then we also achieve better. Okay, so others' expectations and others' beliefs around us, as well as others' actions which support us, actually helps us to raise our standards, actually helps us to raise our performance level, and we perform better. Now this is a wonderful study. That is why it is called as Pygmalion effect. You can Google about it and learn more about it. So this theory simply states that everybody can raise their performance levels or raise their standards if you are surrounded by, or rather if you are cheered up for the next version of yourself. So now, big question, who is going to cheer? Of course, first I would say you have to cheer yourself. In my case, I think I always cheer myself first, and then only I expect others to cheer for me. I think everybody should do that. So set your standards high, cheer yourself, and believe that you can do this, or believe that this is possible for you. And thirdly, surround yourself with people who believe in you. So that's the only way to move to the next level in your life. Whatever is it, whichever level you are, you can go to the next level if you follow these steps what I said. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye and take care. And this is me, Ceevee, signing off. All the very best to everyone, and see you in the next video. Do subscribe to my channel. Bye.